Hi, I'm Melina, and I'm speaking for Haley. Haley's probably one of the most emotional people I've ever met. When she's sad, she's sobbing. When she's mad, don't even think about trying to talk to her. She always feels her emotions in full force, but that's what I love about her. She's not ashamed of what she's feeling, and that has always allowed myself to open up and be more comfortable with my own emotions. I will never forget our time together, from hanging out before marching band to learning how to play trumpet together. Especially the time Juan was trying to teach us, but we couldn't stop laughing. I will never forget the times we would role play trolls or do karaoke in the practice room. I am grateful for everything you have shown me, and even though I'm sad you'll be gone, I know you're going to do great things. Congratulations, Haley.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I'm speaking for Kailua. Kailua has been a great role model to me throughout my freshman and sophomore year. Her perseverance and dedication in everything she did influenced me to try and put in the same efforts. I'm so grateful for her support and jokes throughout the marching and water polo seasons, and I'll never forget all that I've learned from her. Kailua, good luck on your next adventures. I know you'll leave an impact wherever you go because you definitely left an impact on me.
Okay, my name is Emma, and I'm speaking for Angelina. Goodbyes are never easy, so I hope I can do this one justice. Honestly, I never imagined myself having to write something like this. It still feels like just yesterday I met you at band camp. Going into high school, I thought all seniors were going to be mean and scary, but you quickly proved me wrong. You treated me with kindness from the very beginning and gave me a place to go when things got tough. From protecting the city at night to emoting in the band room, the memories we made together feel endless. And even though the time we had together is short, I'm so grateful for every second of it. I sincerely wish you the best in whatever you decide to do in life, and hope you're patient enough in that happiness. I love you so much.
I'm out, and I'm I don't really know how to start this, so I'm going to skip past that and get right to it. You've always been one of the nicest people in the room, whether it be asking if I'm okay every day in class or just dealing with my childish behavior. And it truly breaks my heart realizing that in a few weeks I have to say goodbye. I'm going to miss seeing you leave during lunch and saying, well, someone's going to work, and you'd reply with something silly, like, yeah, but they pay me the big bucks. Thanks for always being willing to cover a part with me, and most of all, thank you for always being there, not just as a member of my section, but as a friend. And thanks for the mouthpiece at the beginning of the year.
I'm Gabe, and my senior speech about Peyton. I became friends with Peyton my first year at March Family. I was in 8th grade music unit. Since then, we've made really good friends, and we've always shared great memories and awful ones together. My favorite one that I hold dear to me was when Peyton cried in front of my first year marching band. It was after one of our marching band off that we were just having our usual conversation about other food shows and how we did our run. And then all of a sudden, I said, are you ready for your last year of marching band? And he said no. And then that's when the realization of him graduating hit both of us, and we got a little bit emotional. Thank you, Peyton, for always being a friend I could always just talk to inside and outside. Here's one about forever hold dear, and I'll also hold our psycho wrinkles. Thank you, Peyton, for being one of the best friends I could ever have. Thank you for talking to me inside and outside of band. I hope to see you around after you graduate.
I was pretty intimidated by Kailua when I first met her, I'm not gonna lie. She was good at flute, she was hardworking, and she was confident in what she did. And she still is, which is what inspires me so much. But over time, and especially this year, I've grown closer to her and seen her kind and caring personality, and how funny she is too. I remember earlier this year when both me and her were working on our portfolios for Key Club while at a Key Club convention on Kauai. We were messaging each other at 3 in the morning from different hotel rooms while we worked on them, 2 days before the due date, I might add. And I was just in my hotel room laughing when my 2 roommates were sound asleep. As president of Key Club, an amazing flute player, and an amazing student in person, Kailua has inspired me so much and really made a difference in my life. Kailua, I can't imagine next school year without you, and I'm going to miss you so much, but I know you're going to go on and do great things in college. Don't forget to be yourself, and of course, make sure not to forget me.
Hello? Okay, sorry. Hey guys. This is my friend J-Boy right here. I first met J-Boy my freshman year, and he was simply just a friend in band. It's crazy to think of how far we've come since that first impression. Today, he's one of my best friends, and not just in band. The closer we get to the end of the year and at the end of our rehearsals, I can't stop thinking about how weird it's going to be without him around next year. He's always been there ever since my freshman year, and we've gone through a lot together. The biggest thing I'm going to miss next year is having someone who's always willing to go to the food concessions with me at every football game. And while I'm at the topic of food, why don't I mention the amount of food that we've stolen from the band room fridge? Shout out to the color guard's amazing sandwiches, it was really good. Another memory that I'm really going to look back on and miss is the time that me and Jeffrey screamed Baka as loud as we could in the back of the bus after graduation last year. I'm really sorry, Mr. Katana. I'm really sorry. Let's just say that we both gained a very valuable life lesson after that. I'm beyond grateful to have met you and to have become friends outside of band. I knew this was going to be a hard farewell when I started crying on your volleyball senior night. I wish you all the best in college, and I know you'll do great things out of high school. Shoots.
Hi guys, I'm Sienna and I'm talking for my friend Marie. I've known Marie for around 3 years now, both in band and water polo. I can say she's one of the hardest working people I know, and she always puts her all into everything she does. She has been such a great teammate, leader, and friend, even when she calls me by the wrong name all the time, and it's going to be really difficult without her next year. I know she'll do amazing things after graduation, especially as she heads off to pilot school, and I couldn't think of anyone who would be more ready for something that takes so much courage and dedication. We're all going to miss you a lot, and good luck with everything. You deserve it.
Hello. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Brayden, and I'm here to talk about my friend Kaito tomorrow. I've known Kaito since elementary school, but I never really talked to him until high school because I thought he was too nonchalant for me. Throughout the years, however, I had the opportunity to get to know him better, but we became closer from hanging out outside of band to helping me with assignments and programming. While small moments go unnoticed, there are certain memories that come to mind in particular. Times like going to convenience stores by ourselves and riding scary rides at Disneyland in Japan. Or even just talking stories to each other about each other's lives. Kaito, you've been such a wonderful friend to me and made so many moments of my high school experience all more worthwhile. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for keep being you, and I hope you have lots of fun in Oregon.
Okay, I remember first getting to know Clifford when I was in 8th grade, joining marching band. At first, he was like this random dude that made like weird jokes. But anyways, yeah, I had a good time in marching band that first year, but he was just like another high schooler that I knew. But once 9th grade hit, he became like a lot more serious about marching band and stuff. His technique improved and his passion for playing knots, like low-key inspired me. And he's not the type of guy to like beat around the bush, so we would like play each other. But that only made us get better. Other than academics, I was not really built for high school. Like I wore this shirt that said I use sarcasm periodically or something. But anyways, this guy basically raised me. Clifford always has something funny or witty to respond to, and even though he's maybe too unserious sometimes, I definitely looked up to him throughout 8th grade and 9th grade and 10th grade. Despite some questionable section leading 2 seasons ago, you think you're bad? He really helped me grow. It's funny how we can go from talking about dumb brain rot stuff like, I don't know, triple T or something, to deep talks about life, like what is bro? No, I was 6. Okay. But yeah, I really miss having Clifford around, and I don't know how I'm gonna section lead the pit next year without him. He's really raised me to what I am today.
Hi, my name is Kaylee, and I'll be speaking for Sienna. I remember the first day of band camp, walking into Pooh's room and seeing the nuns, and I remember being absolutely terrified that they all hated me. But I quickly learned that it was quite the opposite. Sienna Wong was one of the funniest, sweetest, prettiest people I have ever met. She lights up every room she walks into. One of my favorite parts of the day was coming to marching band and getting to talk to her while we pushed around props or waited while the band was getting corrections. I'm so glad I had the pleasure of spending with her for these past 3 years, getting to grow alongside her on both flag and rifle line. Getting to watch her confidence and skills grow. Even though I know I might have driven her a little bit crazy during marching season, it's still kind of crazy to think that we were just freshmen and sophomore a few years ago. Thank you for being one of the people to stand by my side as we all had to throughout this season. I can't wait to see what amazing things you'll do in the future, and I hope you keep lighting it up every room with your smile.
Hello, my name is Daniel, and I will be speaking about Chris. First time I saw Chris was at UH Summer Band, and I low-key thought he was in college, but we had a marching band sectional like the day after, and he walks into the band room and he's like, "Oh wait, I know you," and then yeah. Okay. Some of my favorite memories of Chris was him driving me to go get food, and then spending the better part of a day trying to do the double tonguing feature, like Boston Crusaders, and when you took Peyton, J-Boy, and me to go fix your trumpet, that was fun. Thank you for inspiring me to be a better musician and person, and I hope you have an amazing time in Arizona.
Aloha, and I'm Holly, and we're gonna be doing Maya's speech. Even though we've only had 1 year together, it's been the best year we could have asked for. So many memories were made and laughter was shared all around. Spending freshman year with you has been the highlight of our new beginning. Having this time with you is the best thing we could have asked for. During marching season, we were scared and didn't know how things would play out. But the time we spent with you made us love marching and the people in it.
Our laughing while we stretched and tied each other's shoes, and all the runs we did made it extra special. Knowing that you would be there for us gave us the confidence coming into freshman year, knowing that we could have support from someone young. Our lunch laughs and pause made our connection grow stronger. Our Halloween adventure and our section hangout made this the best playground we could ask for. We couldn't imagine our section without you. We will miss you so much, and we love you, Maya.
Hi, my name is Rylan, and I'll be speaking about Megan. I remember the first time I walked into the band on my freshman year. You asked if I wanted to stay with you guys during lunch. That moment meant a lot to me. It genuinely made me feel like I belonged somewhere. Through the years, we've had a lot of funny moments, but it's the little things that I will always remember. Like you coming up to me during band and burping in my ear, or every day during lunch when you drop something out of your mouth. I'm not just going to say how disgusting you are, but you're also a huge jerk. These past few years, you've been tormenting me and making little jokes to me and basically bullying me. Even the rare times where you would compliment me, you would still find a way to make it backhand. You were never necessarily easy on me and gave me a lot of tough love, but I think I'm better because of it. You've helped me grow as a musician and more importantly, as a person. In a lot of ways, I looked up to you, not only for the disgusting things that you continue to do, but because you would practice so much, but then you'd come in a measure early during rehearsals. But seriously, I can't wait to see how you grow as a musician through everything. You've always been there for me. You pulled me out of some dark places in my life, and I'm so grateful to have you as my best friend. You always were like an older sibling to me, and I can't picture not being able to see you every day. I want to thank you for being such a true friend throughout all these years. I love you, bro.
Hi, I'm Haley, and I will be talking about Nathan. I've known Nathan since my freshman year. We played tennis together, and he made this season such a blast for me. Nathan is someone who isn't afraid to be himself. He truly doesn't care what others think. Almost every time in practice, you'd hear us talking about him wanting to pretend he's either Hella from Marvel or Elsa, while I'm Anna from Frozen. One time while we were singing a song from Frozen, he told me how off-key I was. Then he started singing my part to show me how it's done, hitting all the high notes and taking over. Nathan generally has zero filter, and time with him is always filled with laughter and big smiles. Even though it's sad to see him go, I'll always remember him as someone who is truly one of a kind. Someone who knows how to have fun and isn't afraid to be themselves. He's an open book and a great friend to so many.